Okay, so this print is about 10 minutes or so uh, from finishing. You can see here, let's show this again. It's a non-heated bed. I've never needed to heat the bed ever in 6 years. There's the set point, 0. Okay. The nozzle's at 200. This is standard PLA. And you can see here there's no warping, no curling, no raft, no brim, no stringing, no problem. All right. Oh, and no glue. All right. This is not a sticky surface. This is not doesn't have any stickiness to it at all. It's completely dry. And this is the nozzle, or this is the print head that did this. It's doing this right now, as you see it, right here. Very simple, very easy. There's no direct drive, no extra fans, no crap hanging on here because that adds extra weight. You need to keep it as simple as it could possibly be. No electronic gizmo, hanging here on the side because there's no reason for compensation. There is no highs or lows to compensate for because there just isn't any. It's flat already. It's already flat, and once you have a surface that's flat everywhere, side to side, front to back, corner to corner, then there's no highs or lows. Okay, there's no reason to use the electronic gizmo because it just used the tramming. Okay, so technically all you need to worry about, all you need to do is distance. Okay, the distance that the nozzle is from the bed. That's it. Then once that's been satisfied, then start printing. You're done. Okay, it saves all the hassle. You can see here, this is a plastic extruder, the original plastic extruder, the body right there. There it is. That came with this printer, not any metal extruder. If that lever cracks or craps out on you, just purchase a new one. It's like $3. Takes about 5 minutes to change out, and you can start printing again. There's no recalibration. E-steps are still at 93. This is the white Bowden tube, not the blue tube, because the blue tube has a smaller inside diameter. So around the curve here, it adds extra friction. And that's what you don't need. You don't need any friction on the filament. So this is it. This is it being done right now. The springs are stock. It came with this printer. It's not yellow springs, not chunks of rubber. It doesn't need to be changed out. Okay, you don't need to add anything because this actually works. It's worked since day one, 6 years ago. It has printed like this since then. All right, so let's see if we can focus here a little bit. All right, so there's nothing unusual about this printer. There's nothing you have to do. So like when you first assemble it, you don't have to immediately say, oh, I need to change something. I need to reinvent the printer. You don't need to reinvent this printer. It already does what it's supposed to do from the beginning. So basically we have a flat surface to start with. Flat, flat, flat. Okay. There's no highs or lows because there just isn't any. There's none to compensate for. That gizmo on the side here, that little deal, CRT, BLT, whatever they call it, is not needed because there is no highs or lows on this bed. Once you satisfy that need, once you have a flat, flat, flat bed, then all you worry about is nozzle distance. Okay, that's tramming. So you check the distance with the piece of paper right here. You tram it all the way around, all the way that you need, and it's on the tape because you have to take into account the thickness of the tape. And once that's done, you just start printing. You just begin to print. You satisfy the need. All right? So basically, this is it. It's already done. So I'm going to look to see how much more time I have here. About 4 minutes. I could either keep this video going for another 4 minutes. So you can see how it's done. And again, speed is not a concern. Speed of the printer doesn't matter. It never will matter, because essentially once I start the print, then I just forget it. I walk away. I find something else to do because I'm very busy. I'm a busy person. So I essentially find something to do. Could be hours, could be days. And then once it's done, I start another print. Okay, so I'm in no big hurry to finish anything. Okay, so the faster the printer goes, the better it is. Well, for me, that doesn't matter. Again, I don't care about the speed. I just want, I guess, the quality. I guess I want the quality of the print. And not to say that, really fast, jerking around, it doesn't produce quality. It probably does. And being a $50 printer, I guess this is doing the best it can. Okay, this isn't an expensive printer. It's not, an expensive version of any kind of printer. And again, there might be other printers out there available that are much faster, which there are. And again, it just doesn't matter. So, and I'm not just saying that. So anyway, so E-steps again are still at 93. There's no heat to the bed, non-heated. It's not a sticky bed. There is no adhesion happening right here. All right, it's all based on one thing, maybe two. The heat of the nozzle, how hot the nozzle is, the filament, and proper tramming. Once it's trammed, once it's trammed here flat, it's going to stick. The filament kind of goes down like this. It's almost translucent. You can see that first layer right there you can almost see through it. Okay, that's perfect. So it's good all the way around. All you have to do is look at it. All right, there's no big deal. It's not magic. All right, so let's see if we got some time. We got a couple of minutes. We're going to let it finish. Let's do a quick tour of this printer. All right, there's the plastic extruder. No arms, levers, gizmos redirecting the filament, because it's mounted right here. The filament has a direct shot into the printer, through the extruder, down the Bowden tube, and onto the bed. So there's really nothing between here and here. It's like so basic. How does it possibly work? How can filament get from here to here? All right, and I don't have to mention any kind of direct drive, because there just isn't any. There's no directly into the head, because it doesn't need to be that way. If all the extruder, all the weight is over there, okay, then all you have to deal with is this right here, this right here. So any troubleshooting is easy, because you only have that's 1, 2, that's the Bowden, 3 is the print head. So it's again almost too easy, and it does this every single time for 6.5 years, every day. I print a lot. All right, and all my printers, all 4 of my Enders, are assembled exactly the same and produce the exact same quality. And the quality might not be great, it might not be perfect, but it's good enough for me. And for a $50 printer, all right, there it is. So let's shut this off, pull it forward, and see what it looks like. All right, you can see here. Let's look at it. And just one little string, right? That's the end string that when it first finishes. Okay, so again, there's no warping, no curling, no Elmer's glue, no stringing. it's perfect. But again, it's just an Ender 3. So it can't beat any kind of other different printers or Bamboo or whatever the hell, because I just don't need to spend that kind of money to get this kind of quality. So it's perfect. It's smooth. All right. There's no raft, no brim, because it's just not needed when you print like this. All right, that's it. That's my printer doing its job again. All right, happy printing.